Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Ava's Life here. Now, I'm going to be teaching you how to make a DIY skincare labubu. This is a 3-part video, so go watch part 1 and part 2. This right now is part 3. There might be a part 4, but we'll see. So, if you were already here for part 1 and part 2, you should have the labubu already made. And you should have all this sketched out. Now, if you don't, go to my channel and go watch part 1 and part 2 to get up to these steps. Okay, now that I have everyone who's already up to this step, we are going to start. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on those notification bells to get notified whenever I post a new video. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, this is our sketch from last time. So, now we are all done with the sketch, but now it's time to color. So, time to color. First I'm going to do the eye patches. Now, I'm going to be doing the moisturizer. By the way, you could always pause the video if you want to copy what I color. Okay, now I'm going to be doing the cucumbers. Okay, I just finished coloring the cucumbers. Now I'm going to be using the same green for the mask. Okay, so now I'm going to be coloring the serum and the eye drops. And also, I'm going to be having a little blue part right here. I'm just adding that. So now I'm going to be coloring this in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I just finished coloring the serum. Now, I am going to color the mascara. And, okay, I just finished coloring it. And next, I'm going to be coloring the lipstick and the lips. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, I just finished coloring this. And the last thing there is to color is the earrings. By the way, the moisturizer is white, so that's why I didn't color these. So I'm going to be coloring the earrings now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now I just finished coloring everything. So now I'm going to hold this in front of the screen just in case anyone wants to pause the video and copy me. 3, 2, 1. Also, I'm going to color the little hairs a darker black. So, okay, so that's what it looks like. So let's get on to the next step. Okay, now you're going to take your tape. This is why you should have a thick tape. You're going to be laminating the whole thing with tape. So this might take a while, but it's fine because you can just pause the video. 3, 2, 1. Alright, I just finished laminating the whole thing. You can see it's shiny now. So yeah. Okay, now you don't have to do this, but I'm doing this just so I don't lose anything. You could take a bucket or a bowl or something that is like something big that after you cut everything out, you could put it in here so you don't lose anything. Okay, now take your scissors and now you're going to cut each and everything out. This might take a while, so you could just pause the video. So now I'm going to cut it out in 3, 2, 1. By the way, if you're cutting out the mask and you need to cut out the eyes, here's how you do it. So I'm going to cut out this eye. Take it, fold it in half. And now, with your scissor, you're going to just make a tiny cut. So then when you open it, it's going to be a hole, and then you keep cutting. And after a long time of cutting, you're going to get all of this. Okay guys, now take another piece of paper, and then you're going to take the moisturizer out. Then you're also going to be taking out all of these little squirts of moisturizer. Now you're going to take some tape, and now we're going to be making double-sided tape. Now this is how you make double-sided tape. Take a whole tape strand, and now you're going to fold the sides into the middle and fold the other one on top of each other to make the circle, and it's sticky all around the outside. So that's how you make double-sided tape. Now you're going to put the double-sided tape on to the thing. Now the side that has tape on it, you're going to face it down onto the tape so then it doesn't stick. Just like that. So then you could pretend to squirt and then peel this off and then put it on the labubu, just like that. Okay, so now you're going to take the face mask and take your piece of paper. You're going to put the face mask on the paper, take a pencil, and just roughly sketch out a square around it, just like that. Now you're going to make another piece of double-sided tape. Now with this double-sided tape, you're going to take another piece of tape. Then you're going to put the double-sided tape on the side that's not sticky. Then you're just going to put it onto the middle of the paper, just like that, so then you could see it. Now you could just stick it on, and then you could peel the face mask off and put it on the labubu as so. Now you're going to cut the square out, just like that. Now you're going to take the cucumbers, and you're going to take the piece of paper, and then you're going to make a small piece of double-sided tape and cut it in half. Now you're going to stick the pieces of double-sided tape onto the back of the cucumbers. Now you could face the cucumbers down and make sure that the double-sided tape is facing upwards and not on the paper. You're going to take another piece of tape and put the side that's not sticky down, and then put the piece that's sticky down on the paper. Okay, now you're going to cut it out, just like that. Okay, now take the eye patches, and now you're going to do the same thing as you did to the cucumbers, just like that. Now you're going to take out the mascara and the eyelashes. Okay, now you're going to take a piece of tape and stick it onto the back of the actual mascara bottle. And you could also cut off the excess pieces of tape. Okay, now you're going to make a tiny piece of double-sided tape and put it on the front of the mascara. And then again, you could cut off the excess. So now when you take it, you can put the bottle just like that. And now you're going to make another tiny piece of double-sided tape and cut that tiny piece in half. And you're going to put the double-sided pieces of tape onto the eyelashes. And now you're going to stick the eyelashes onto the back, and you can cut off the excess. Just like that. Now you're going to take the serum bottle, and you're going to do basically the same thing as the mascara. Just like that. Now you're going to take the lipstick and repeat the same as the mascara and the serum. Again, you tape the back, then you make double-sided tape and stick it onto the front of the lipstick. Then make another side of double-sided tape and stick it onto the back of the lipstick and put it onto the lipstick bottle. Okay, now you're going to take the earrings and do the same as the cucumbers. Okay, now the last part is to take all the hairs, put double-sided tape on them, and put them around the labubu's face. This might take a long time, but it's worth it. A way to speed up the process is making a big double-sided tape and then keep putting more of the hairs and then just cut it out at the end. Just like this, and now you're going to cut them out. And as you cut them out, you could put them onto the labubu's face. Just like this. And that's it for our 3-part labubu series. Make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on those notification bells to get notified whenever I post a new video. I love you all, my lovely beauties. I hope all your labubus come out looking amazing. Bye, everyone.